dietitians and Atkins diet and rabbit food diets and steak for breakfast. In 2008, I remember one of the diets was no carbs. Like, you were supplementing your carbs with, there was a bag of stuff full of powder. I don't even know what was in it. Don't get me wrong, it worked for losing the kilos, but from a performance point of view, like, you were nowhere near where you need to be. If there had been another game, I'd say I would have been dropped. I was playing that badly, but physically you were losing the weight, but you were in no shape to be playing an inter-county game.
A low carb diet or zero carb diet of just meat and veg, like he said, might be great for losing the kilos, but it's an absolute disaster for pitch performance. County training, county matches and club games, I'm not surprised his performances were terrible on a low carb diet. Here's what to do instead if you're in fat camp. If you're in the GA fat camp this off season, here's exactly how I want you to approach it. So the first thing is the nutrition pyramid. I want you to take some time to have a look at this and understand the 5 levels. It's very, very simple. It's very basic. You don't need to be a nutritionist to understand it. You'll see that calories is the most important. After that, macros, which is your proteins, fats, and carbs. Micros, the unprocessed food, is far more healthy than processed food. Then the top 2 levels is nutrient timing, the time of day you eat certain foods, and supplements. Now, people like to jump straight to the supplements or to things like intermittent fasting or fucking carb loading, which I'm not a fan of at all. And they forget that the base of the pyramid is just your calories year round and being consistent with them and hitting a protein target. So if you've got 10 or 15 kg to lose this off season, the most important thing you need to know at the beginning is you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight, and a gradual calorie deficit is fine. The guys I train who usually lose 10 to 15 kg of fat in 3 to 6 months are usually on 2,500 to 2,000 calories, no lower, and their energy levels are completely fine on those calories. They can continue to build muscle and strength in the gym, and they're not thinking about food all day because it's not an extreme deficit. That you're consistent with your calories 7 days a week. You're not having these big spikes at the weekend, usually caused by alcohol. Then after that, make sure your protein intake is high. 2 grams per kg of body weight is usually, if you aim for 200, you're going to get at least 150, which is super. So number 3 then is food intake, not powder. Don't jump to supplements. He mentioned here that he was having powder instead of food. Fuck that. Eat real food, eat natural, unprocessed food with loads of micronutrients, fruits, vegetables, and meats. That's what you want instead of supplements. And then finally, no extremes. Don't go into anything extreme, because extreme things like no carbs or really low calories or Atkins diets or whatever else, they're extreme. That means you can't stick to them long term. All the nutrition coaching tips that I give my clients, they can stick to long term. That's why they stay in shape long term. Let's go.